in the car and turn the lights on. I said I want to now.
That was so bad. Hi everyone, I'm Hope, and today I'm going to be answering questions that my friends have asked me on Instagram and Snapchat. I forgot the other one. And today I am on the phone with my husband. So the first question I have are, what are 3 words that I would use to describe myself? I would use ambitious, generous, and naive to describe myself. 3 words that my mother would use to describe me is motivated and friendly. She could only give me 2. I don't know why, but she only gave me 2. 3 words that my dad would use to describe me is tenacious, determined, and empathetic. Which I feel like those were sweet. At least he gave me 3. Okay. The next question I got are, what are 3 words that my husband would use to describe me? He said hardworking, dedicated, and motivated. And it was also what would my best friend use to describe me. She said beautiful, curious, and smart. I feel like those are all like very sweet and very like positive. The next question I got is, what makes you most attracted to your man and why? I wonder who sent in that question. I said the way that he supports me and my daughter, because honestly I've never experienced somebody like being that much on my side or like being as down for me as he is. I haven't experienced that, so it's pretty nice, not gonna lie. And then he loves Angel, and he would go to the ends of the earth for that girl. It's just really nice to see him care so much. What is the craziest thing that I've done while at school? I have high school and college. So in high school, I yelled at this girl because she kissed my boyfriend at the time in front of in our lunch cafeteria area. And I yelled at her for kissing him. The day after, I yelled at him for letting her kiss him or whatever, and I was just stupid. But I do feel bad for yelling at the girl. I was stupid. I should not have yelled at the girl. It's not the girl's fault. She has no loyalty to me. Yeah, she knew about me, but we weren't friends. Or the craziest thing that I did in high school is I made a video and I posted it to my Snapchat, talking mad crap about this guy that I was with at the moment because he had cheated on me, or I assumed he had cheated on me, and I posted it everywhere for everyone to see with the proof, edited into the video and everything. I was 15 at the time. Oh my God. I was so young, and it's so embarrassing now to think about. It was crazy in high school. But then in college, my freshman year, it was probably any time that I would go to Monroe with my friend Gwen. She goes to ULM in Monroe, so I would go down there and go visit her, obviously because I'm a good friend. And then sometimes my best friend would come, sometimes some other friends would come, or we would meet people down there. We would go to the clubs down there and live it up. That was during my single years, so that was my backpack years. But yeah, that time, the times that would happen in Monroe, have to stay in Monroe, but those were definitely the craziest times I've had to experience in college. My next question is, what is the craziest story I have while being in my sorority? I'm not going to talk about my sorority time on here yet, at least. But I can tell you the greatest lesson I learned from being in a sorority. Let me think, actually. Being in a sorority, or any group in general, made me realize that you're in there for a reason. You're always going to have some lessons to learn. You're always going to have some friends to make. You're always going to have some enemies to make. You're always going to meet people who will benefit you in the future and who will not benefit you in the future and will just try to hold you back. And that's okay, because that's just the way life is. You'll know when to get out. You'll know when to stick it out longer. Now, are there times that I should have got out? Yes, of course there are. There's times I could have got out, but I didn't. I stuck it out. And because of my sorority, I ended up meeting my husband because he was in a frat, and we got super close. And then we ended up being part of the same friend group. And then, yeah, we just spent a lot of time together, and now look at us. We're together. I don't regret the sorority. It made me able to deal with people a lot better. My next question I got is, what made me want to do YouTube? Honestly, just to feel like I'm doing something, because my husband is out making money and supporting us and doing all this. And also because I feel like whenever Angel gets older and like my Christian gets older and I get older, I can look back at these videos and like watch like my younger years and Angel's and Christian's younger years and be like, oh my gosh, that was us back then. How old am I? I'm 21 now. I just had my birthday a few weeks ago. What's my biggest regret? Knowing that I was being used and not stopping it and literally allowing it to happen, and knowing that I can't trust certain people but still trusting them. It was 10 out of 10 my fault. It was 10 out of 10 my bad. I was a stupid one in these situations. I'm smarter now, so it's okay. I'm in a better place now. And I'm not letting people use me or step over me, or like, I'm putting my foot down now. Mostly. It's not stopping things when I know I should have. Do I have a pet? I have a couple pets. Black cat named Salem, who is technically my daughter's cat, because my daughter and her are best friends. I have a white cat named Pretty, who is my cat. We get along very good. I've had both of them since they were kittens, like 10 weeks old-ish. I got Salem from a pound, and then I got Pretty. I met this guy from Texas at a random church. I have a dog named Taffy. She is about 7 years old. She's a sweetheart. She was my first personal pet. Now my husband has a dog. His name is Shorty. He's a little dash hound. He's a cute dog. He reminds me of a cat because of how small he is. They'll be together very soon. My god pet, my step pet, is my best friend's dog, Rex. He's a sweetheart. What's the most toxic thing that my ex did? Whenever they try to gaslight me, saying that they didn't cheat on me, when they clearly did. A handful of my exes did. It's just something in the Louisiana water. The next question is, what's the worst advice I ever got? To forgive and forget. And that's how I kept continuing to get played. And that is how I kept continuing to be used and not treated the way that I should have been treated. Is because I decided to forgive and forget. I shouldn't have forgave and I shouldn't have forgot. Here's what it is now. Better place now, remember. The next question is, what do you do when you feel unmotivated? I will either lay down in my bed, looking up at the ceiling, and talk to nobody, or call my husband and talk to him, and just get it all out and yap. Or I'll sit there in silence and just cry till I feel better and then start feeling motivated. Those are not the best ways to handle not feeling motivated, but that's how I handle not feeling motivated. It's kind of creepy out here. Do I watch anime? No, I do not watch anime. My husband watches anime, and I watch it sometimes with him, but if I have the choice, I do not watch anime. Some of them are good, like, 7 Deadly Sins is a good one. I did watch a lot of that, and Soul Eater is a good one. I watched a lot of that too. Attack on Titans is another good one. I've never sat down and watched an anime by myself. So, and I'm probably not going to. I was just editing and I just had to let y'all know I lied. I actually watched The Promised Neverland Season 1 and Season 2 fully by myself because I genuinely loved it. And if you guys know of any animes that are like The Promised Neverland, put them in the comments. Let me know. Okay, bye. What car do I currently drive? It's a little weird. I currently drive a blue Ford F-150 truck. I like it. I want it to be black. It's gonna be black eventually. What's my biggest achievement? My daughter, my son, and who I chose to marry. My little family I got. I'm happy with them. They're my biggest achievement. My last question on here is, how's YouTube going so far? I think it's going pretty good. I did take off a break for a little bit, so of course my fingers are down right now, but that's okay, because we're coming back. But that's okay, because more stuff's happening, and now I'm able to remember to record. So it's all gonna be good now. That's all the questions I have for today. So thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope that y'all have a blessed night and a blessed day. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Mwah!